And there we go again. Just quickly making sure that we're actually alive. That we are. So today's lineup, we are going to be doing 3-7. With our rank 5 being the Brave Border, to still get the maximum amount of naval points for this event. And let's just jump straight into it. I've already played a little bit earlier today, so don't have to get the full 75,000 points. Black Sea Port isn't my most favorite, but can do with it. Yeah, that'll do.
Action stations, man your posts. Engines, flank speed. Starboard your helm.
Aye, steer starboard. Destroyer, ahead. 6,000 meters.
What do we have? I
Action station.
think...
Enemy spotted.
Ooh,
Hold your helm.
that's a big shell, M82. Not the biggest deal. We're not really playing the Brave Border for getting the points. I don't really care about whether or not I die quickly or not.
Ahead. 8,000 meters.
Ah, no, right.
All hands.
But that is not a problem, because we are not playing the Brave Border. We are playing the Vega.
Starboard your helm.
Aye,
We
steer
just spawned the
starboard.
Brave Border first for the maximum amount, the maximum multiplier for the points. And now we can bully the M82 back. In our destroyer.
Engine. Full stern. Full stop.
Destroyer, port.
Action stations. Enemy spotted. Yes.
It's already pretty badly damaged. And he's been sunk. I've been hearing some good things about the PR204. Looking forward to getting it myself.
Target identified. Destroyer. Bearing. 80. 11,000
Convoy.
meters.
You managed to capture C, that's good.
Destroyer, starboard.
Al went behind him, so we're at least in a 4-0 match. Jaguar on the prowl. Shoot a bit lower. There we go, we're starting to them.
Ahead. 7,000 meters.
Enemy hit.
Still hitting very high.
Shells on target.
That smoke screen is going to roll. We're out of it quickly at least. I'll be playing 3-7 tonight. 3-7-3-3.
Enemy listing and losing speed.
this being the current lineup.
Near hit.
Which I might switch around if the Vega starts to bore me a bit too much.
Damage control.
But I'm sticking with reserve destroyers and a Hydra coastal vessel for tonight's lineup.
Repair parties begin damage control.
I mean, yeah, if you have a 3.3 or a 3.7, you don't mind upturning too much.
1,000 meters.
We are damaged.
Aye, steer starboard.
Enemy.
Nobody's been sunk.
Target identified. Boat.
Bearing 140. 5,000 meters.
Aha, there's the boat, the Jaguar. It's gonna move, and Jaguar's gonna be pretty quick. Yeah, that'll be fine in Warhead. Or you can eat me an invite after this match is done.
Near hit.
Destroyer. Starboard. 6,000 meters.
Near hit.
Can I knock out this Jaguar? There's a shipwreck in the way, but I'm gonna keep shooting. Move forward, and he's been knocked out.
Port your helm.
Aye, steer
K2s, oh boy. My worst enemy. Abdeel. I believe the Abdeel has a pretty vulnerable ammo rack in the front, although what's in front of me? I'll win.
Enemy listen.
Let's deal with him first.
Engine.
So that's a Yubari in the background, okay.
Direct
Definitely got a full up tier then. Actually no, with Yubari's is 4-3 now, isn't it?
Shells on target.
Dangerous shallows ahead.
Enemy hit. Shells on target.
Well, there's some VT shells to knock out his guns, never mind. We still have a Leopard, which is vulnerable guns.
Identified. Destroy.
5,000 meters.
So back to the sap. That should be able to finish this guy off. There we go. I don't really want to shoot the K2 because I don't quite have the punch to deal with the K2.
Target identified. Boat.
Bearing 140. 4,000
Where did the Abdeel go though?
Aye, steer starboard.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Well, I can try to deal with the K2.
Boat. Starboard. 4,000 meters.
I can actually pen him, that's good. I know to actually keep hitting him. Undershooting a little bit.
Direct hit.
Destroyer. Starboard. 4,000 meters.
Helm. Midship.
There's the Yubari.
Ships.
Let's throw it over here though.
Target identified. Destroyer.
100. 4,000 meters.
Engines. All stop.
Shells on target.
Enemy listening and losing speed. Enemy.
to be in cover. And he just detonated, okay.
Engines, all back. Helm,
There's
hard
K2 still. What happened to the Abdeel? Pretty sure there was one out there.
Destroyer! Starboard! 3,000 meters!
Enemy listing and losing.
K2's pretty damaged, but I'd like to take out his... Never mind, he got rocketed.
engines, flank speed. Target identified. Boat.
Disassemble AI.
0. 5,000.
Destroyer!
Behind cover again as well.
3,000 meters!
A
Starboard
Calp,
helm.
that can be dangerous.
Port your helm.
Aye! Steer port!
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Boat! Starboard! 6,000 meters!
Oh boy, that's a
Target
bunch of them.
identified. Destroyer.
Bearing 8. 3,000 meters.
We're going to get behind down and use cover.
Direct hit.
Damage control to repair parties. Pump out flooded compartments. Damage control to stations.
Calp's going around the corner there as well.
Destroyer.
Bearing 6.
Load the HE,
2,000
because Calp has open gun turrets. Just like me.
Enemy losing speed.
Be a good idea if I actually hit the gun turrets. There we go. Go. And now we shoot into the engines. Getting shotted by the other destroyers. We need to keep going forward to maybe get the armament across.
Ahead! 6,000 meters!
Lost one of my turrets because I did knock out all his guns. I should be able to secure the kill. There we go.
Enemy listing and losing speed.
Repair parties. Repair parties.
That's a Pucci and a Z-15.
Target identified. Destroyer.
This is not gonna go too well for me, I think. Because Vega also does not have torpedoes. So it's not like I could try and torpedo them.
Enemy ship on fire.
Lost my bridge as well. Sinking rapidly, but we're still fine. Best I can do is maybe hope to ammo rack this at 15. At this point, just try and critical him with a nip. 37's knocked me out.
Lower the lifeboats and the rafts. Abandon ship.
But we have multiple spawns in the Vega anyways.
Destroyer! Port!
That's the Yubari, I don't really want to mess with it.
Action stations. Action stations. Enemy spotted. Target identified. Light cruiser.
Bearing 100. 7,000 meters.
Port your helm.
Aye! Steer port!
Target identified. Destroyer.
Bearing 80. 8,000 meters.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Bearing
I think I should try and mess with the Yubari a bit.
6,000 meters.
Because it's being it's been taken out.
Ahead! 6,000 meters!
There we have Italian destroyer.
Identified. Destroyer.
Bearing 7,000 meters.
Hold your helm.
Aye! Steer starboard!
Enemy listing and losing.
Which is surprisingly undamaged.
Enemy hit.
Or where it is on the map. Well, let's just change that. There goes my gun.
Shells on target.
Repair parties begin
A few more salvos should be able to finish this guy off.
On. Victory is close.
If we can hit low enough. There we go.
Port! 6,000 meters!
Port all.
Harder port, aye!
And by the time I see any other enemies, it'll be game over.
Destroyer! Starboard! 5,000 meters!
Helm. Midships.
Helm midships, aye!
There we go.
Yes. Mission completed. Return to base.
Of course, compared to the 6.0s we were playing yesterday, I'm not going to get nearly as much SL or RP out of it. And that is, yep. Already a third of the way there. Didn't really have anything to grind for blue water anymore for Britain. But there are a few more coastal vessels I need to get. Also waiting on a battle, let's actually go take a look. I'm almost done with the first... Oh, never mind, we'll go into battle. But I'm almost done with the first certificate. Aleutian Islands is a fun one for a low tier match. Brave Border, and we're going to fight a Ray. No, actually I should go to B. Because most of the dangerous coastal vessels will try to fight for A.
Prepare the ship for battle. Engines. Flank speed.
Aye, steer port!
This is up there again, I think. I don't actually know what BR the Ognovoy is, but I keep thinking it's 4-0. Yeah. Yeah. Aleutian Islands is a fun map. I think Aleutian Islands is a good map for destroyers and even cruisers, although you don't get this map often in big blue water vessels. But it's a bit too big for the slow coastal vessels. It's decent fun for if you're in a fast coastal vessel, but in the slow ones, not so much. But I don't intend to be in a coastal vessel for too long anyways.
Destroyer! Ahead! 5,000 meters!
There are indeed
Ship station.
destroyers ahead.
Enemy spotted. Port
Let's try to keep
all.
the island in between me and them.
Aye!
I haven't seen any hostile coastals yet, but I see gunfire over there.
Helm, midships.
Helm midships. Aye.
Yeah, there we go.
Port your
Gunfire
helm.
heading my way. From an LCS and from something else. And I'm just missing my shots.
1,000 meters.
Direct hit!
Keep
Port
going.
your helm.
Aye. Steer
Get out of the line of
starboard.
fire from the
Our
LCS.
forces have captured a zone. Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Engine.
And I need
fall
to
back.
re-enable the automatic fire extinguishing. We're shooting at me. That's not good. Where did the shells come from? Shots from the front, but I need to take care of this target first. This target, there we go.
We have been critically damaged. Enemy destroyed.
I'm not long for this world in this ship.
Prepare torpedo tube.
Repair station.
Is that the LCS? Kind of want to try and sink him. A Chikugo, okay. I cannot choose my spawns. Oh, I can, hold on. Yep.
Destroyer. Ahead.
And we are not going to fight over C, we're going to fight over BNA.
Stations, enemy spotted. Starboard all.
Helm portal. Aye.
Helm, midships.
Helm midships. Aye.
Thanks. We have most of the zones.
Our team seems to have a good grip on the map. Also, B seems a bit vulnerable. I see a small PT boat.
Boat.
Bearing. 4,000 meters.
Seeing as he's Dutch, he is arch nemesis number 1. Get out of here.
Hit. Target destroyed.
Target
There's a
identified.
Chikugo.
Patrol them.
I'm going to wait to engage the Chikugo. It has a very vulnerable ammo rack in the front. If it starts shooting me, I'm going to shoot back. It seems it's not shooting me yet.
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours.
Presenting itself as a juicy target though.
Starboard your helm.
Ideally, I'd get a bit closer.
Steer starboard.
Or
Boat.
I
Port.
wait until I'm just about to get into cover and open a few shots into him. Yep, that's what I'll try and do. So his ammo rack is going to be at the waterline behind his turret. There you go, you can see it in the X-ray.
Enemy hit.
I was shooting a bit too high to hit it.
Port your helm.
Aye. Steer port.
I could maybe shoot someone to the Scourge. Yeah. Peacock is not... This map is a... I like this map as a destroyer, but as a coastal vessel it is not the greatest map. But this is a really good map for destroyers, frigates. And I'd love to see this map as a cruiser, but you just don't.
2,000 meters.
We're capturing C, but that's no problem. Because we still hold PNA. Seems that Chicago has taken quite some fire from our coastal vessels. I really want to armor rocket. There you go.
On target. Enemy destroyed.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Starboard your helm.
Aye, steer starboard.
I'm gonna put the gunners on all targets again because I'm most certainly in coastal waters. Our points as much aren't the greatest.
Target identified. Destroyer.
But anything above 1,000 points is already a decent match.
Direct. Enemy ship on fire.
Okay.
Hit. Direct hit.
Starboard all.
That thing at most I think is 14.5s. Why would you shoot a destroyer?
Boat. Ahead. 2,000 meters.
You do not try to engage in a gunfight in something you cannot kill with your guns. Because all you're going to do is draw attention to yourself.
Bearing. 40. 3,000.
Destroyer. 4,000 meters.
Near hit.
He is on A, but I'm about to go deal with him. I'm sure he's going to capture A now, but he's never going to hold A.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
I don't think his particular coastal vessel has torpedoes either.
Target identified. Boat.
Oh, that's a bad vessel to go around the corner with.
2,000 meters. Near hit.
I've loaded the VT, okay.
Starboard your helm.
Aye, steer starboard.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Target identified.
Artillery is being called. Yep, PT-59 does not have torpedoes, so there's no torpedo threat from either of the two vessels.
1,000 meters.
Engines all back.
Boat. Port. 1,000 meters.
Port your helm.
Aye.
Really?
Port.
Enemy vessel. Sunk.
It's quite daring to try and gun down a destroyer in a PT-02.
Boat. Ahead. 500 meters.
PT-59 is clearly aware that I'm a threat to him. But the thing is, I keep chasing him around this rock, but it doesn't matter. If he were to keep trying to run away from me around this rock, he'd just end up in front of my allies. Another good match. Let's do this stuff first. I just need to make that one for the final. Load up that one. Okay, and in 4 hours time I should have my first certificate done. Mm-hmm. And because we're playing 3-7, we can, for the most part, avoid the SKR spam that you'll see at 4.3 and 4.7. There we go, our next match. Aleutian Islands again. Well, same plan. Brave Border to B and then Vega to B.
Prepare the ship for battle. Engines, flank speed.
It seems like a 3-3 match for the time being. Well, it's 3-7 obviously because me and a squad mate are in 3-7s. Again, Ognivoy, and I need to look up what PR the Ognivoy is.
Destroyer. Port.
It
4,000
really is a weather deck.
Action stations. Enemy spotted.
I'm actually going to check out if I can improve the camo quality on it. Also, that decal is horribly stretched. Because I think they've like changed
Identified.
visual models for some vessels several times over. And then the decals do funky stuff.
6,000 meters.
At least I think the decal is stretched, I'm not sure.
Aye, steer starboard.
Somebody attack him! Destroy the target! Destroy the target.
Let's shield up ahead.
Target
Ooh, HMS Leopard.
patrol vessel.
Bearing 140.
That is dangerous.
4,000 meters.
So what we're going to do is, because we're capping, yep, he's turning his turret towards to see what is capturing B. And we are going to hide behind this pillar of rock.
Engines, all stop.
And we should be fine.
The Allied forces have captured a
We're
zone.
also going to just throw it in full reverse.
Port, all.
Hard a port. Aye. Boat. Astern. 2,000 meters.
Okay, I'm out of line of sight of the Leopard.
Captured the zone.
Helm, hard a starboard.
Hard a starboard. Aye.
Helm, midships.
Helm
What do you have
midships,
there?
aye.
Ooh, that new 204.
Target identified.
What kind of damage model does this 204 have? Coastal one, okay. That's good to know. The non-penetration kind of has me concerned, but it should be fine. It's been sunk. Oh, we have a Chikugo up here with us? Oh boy. Oh, hello. I have depth charges on me. So don't try and get past me.
Repair deck.
That's not going to splash close enough to him, but we can try. There he goes, throws him off. Ooh, rockets, rockets, rockets. That's dangerous.
Dangerous shallows ahead!
Attack the enemy!
Well, it can be dangerous.
Fall back.
We're ahead of the enemy. Destroy the target.
Somebody attack him.
Most of the zones are under control.
Boat! Starboard!
Oh, it's a G5 one, okay.
500
Go.
meters. Enemy listing and losing speed.
We've
Direct hit. Enemy vessel
captured
sunk.
A, so that's no longer really something to fight over.
Aye! Steer port!
Although I see a
Repair
gunfight up
markings
there.
begin damage control. Helm, harder starboard.
Hard starboard! Aye!
All hands. We have been critically damaged.
Target identified.
Yeah, it is TK-106 because it's the G5 of a rocket with a Katyusha on the back. That's the TK-106. I think I have that vessel as well, so we'll take a look at it after this match. But it is just, I think it's a lengthened G5 with a Katyusha on the back. There we go.
Patrol vessel! Port! 6,000
Okay, there's the
meters!
Leopard.
Action stations, action stations.
Boy,
Port your
it's
helm.
actually a really dangerous vessel. I'm going to try and get behind this island ASAP. No, that's not the Egyptian one. Again, it's a different, it's an older event vehicle. The TK-106 is a lengthened G5 with Katyusha. The Egyptian one is a PR-183 with a BM-21 on the back. I think it's a Grad, that's the nickname of that rocket launcher. It's a completely different vessel. Again, if you remind me or if I remember, I'll show it to you once I'm back in port.
5,000 meters!
Take him down!
Yeah, the Leopard really does need to be dealt with. I don't...
Forces have captured
With the rarer ships like frigates, I'm never really too sure what their vulnerabilities are. Also aircraft up. F6F can be dangerous. Yeah. I have multiple theories for why Coastals doesn't give them any rewards, but I have to double check in the hangar. I think one is because their RP modifier is just lower than comparative blue water vehicles of the same rank. And I think
Boat! Starboard!
if you
3,000 meters!
if you sink or destroy a player of a lower rank vehicle than yours, you get less reward. So if you're playing rank 5 coastals, practically everything you're facing is a lower rank than you. Yeah, okay, the front end rack is not detonatable on the Leopard, good to know. Oh,
Destroyer!
he's been sunk.
Ahead!
When did he get
5,000
sunk?
meters!
Okay. That makes it easier.
pressure on. Victory is close.
Enemy hit.
Target
What is
identified.
this? Litucci? No, it's Italian. Low DHE because those are open turrets.
Near.
They're big guns as well, so I want to get rid of them ASAP. There's the front two. It's a bit too far in the back, I think.
Direct hit.
Ahead! 5,000 meters!
Take him down.
Yeah,
Port your helm.
I'll re-engage him once he's around the corner.
Direct hit.
Let's load
Destroyer.
VT for the next round. Okay. No, yeah, he's out of the ground. There we go.
Meters.
Let's try and recapture B. There's a
Helm.
backup
Ships.
leopard?
Helmet ships. Aye.
It's possibly a backup leopard.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Bearing 100. 4,000 meters.
Oh, this shield is there, okay.
Starboard. All.
Hard to starboard. Aye.
We are damaged.
Protecting. Enemy listing.
So, oh, the torpedoes just blew up on the shield.
On the enemy ship.
Oh, it was a rocket impact, okay.
Your helm.
Aye. Steer starboard.
Yeah,
And victory will be ours.
Destroyer. Starboard. 2,000 meters.
a torpedo joust. Don't see that happen too often anymore.
Target identified. Boat.
G5, okay.
3,000 meters.
Leopards over there, gotcha.
Destroy the target.
Somebody attack him!
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Destroyer. Ahead. 5,000 meters.
Tsuki, I'm not too worried about yet.
Steer port.
Target
I don't
identified.
try and deal with that leopard.
Destroyer.
Bearing 100. 4,000 meters. We are damaged.
PT-15 torps are actually really good torpedoes.
Destroyer. Ahead. 3,000 meters.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Good kill on it, 1, 2, 3.
100. 4,000 meters.
I was lost sight of the leopard. Yep. We're gonna rotate guns left.
Boat. Ahead. 2,000
Put gunners on all targets. Get out of the way of the PT-15 maybe. There we go. Sorry about that, Warhead. If it's just a second faster, I might have gotten him. Ooh, there, that's the leopard, isn't it? And it is.
Air attack alert.
Air attack alert, let's put the gunners on air targets.
Damage control to repair parties. Pump out flooded compartments.
I mean, you can get it to an aircraft. Although I did hear there wasn't an aircraft alert.
And victory will surely be ours.
Engines.
Let's see what we can do to a leopard. I don't think a Wellington is the best idea with a leopard still around.
Hold your helm.
Although I should be able to deal with this leopard pretty quickly. I say, as I'm about to get hammered.
Repair parties begin damage control.
Ooh, that's that's painful. And there we go. Dealt with the leopard. Aircraft, what is it?
7,000
AR-2, okay.
Helm. Midships.
Helmet ships. Aye.
Damage control to repair parties. Pump out flooded compartments.
I'm getting shot up by a coastal vessel, the Asheville.
Helm. Hard aport.
I think this match is going to be over before I can do anything else. And hopefully I can stay on the top of the team. Oh yeah, the ticket breeze actually stopped by the Asheville. That's the Mutsuki. That is not a good idea, Mutsuki, because I know how to Amarak you. Never mind, somebody else knew how to Amarak you. Back to the VT. Because we are hunting an Asheville.
Destroy the target!
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
heard something trying to shoot me.
Harder starboard.
Hard starboard, aye.
Listen, I vessels, I'll just stay on course. Yeah, I'm just trying to stick with the one line of stream idea I had for this week.
Damage control to control burning compartments.
Enemy losing speed.
Attack the enemy.
I sure is in front of us.
Aye, steer port.
Damage control to repair parties. Pump out flooded compartments. Damage control to stations.
Gotta rotate these mean guns around again.
Boat. Ahead. 5,000 meters. Aye, steer
Oh,
starboard.
sure, he's behind the island
Attack
again.
the enemy.
We are damaged.
Target identified.
There he is. He's just out of firing range for me.
1,000 meters.
Attention to the designated grid square.
Destroy the target. Let's keep the pressure on.
Our
Victory
Ognovoy
is
should be able to capture C. And yeah, she'll make the mistake of not actually sitting on A.
Bearing 300. 1,000 meters.
I really want to beat over the team
Port your
though.
helm.
Well done.
Because if I can stay top of the team, I get an extra port. Yeah, no, I don't think you'll have enough time to get a bomb off.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Yeah, no, this goes down way fast.
Yes, mission completed. Return to base.
Good match. Another 4 point something thousand points towards the event. And the next report. Go to the hangar again, and I want to look at the factory workshop thing again. Because now I just assemble this. And wait for 4 hours until I can finish it off. So now I just play to keep getting more resources. Ah yes, the Russian, good that you tell me. I do think I have it. Yeah, I do. This one. So yeah, basically just a G5 but lengthened. I think, does it miss lactic torpedoes? Yeah. You can't bring torpedoes with it because there's a 14.5mm gun there. There's one at the front now. And where the normal 14.5 would be is now a Katyusha rack. Does it mention what event it's from? No. It's a pretty good boat, mainly just because of the 50 cals. You get 2 instead of 1. The rocket launcher is more of a gimmick than anything else. Also this, can I... Yeah, I can't yet. But the camo that is on my Vega is just one of the unlockable ones. Oh yeah, don't worry, just keep us searching for a match. It's just that I wanted to say that the camo on the Vega is one of the unlockable ones. Just turned around a bit. Golden Bay, not really one of my favorites. It's alright for coastal vessels, but I don't... If you're playing like a 4-7 destroyer on this, it's not fun. Not fun at all. I think this is a game I might actually do Brave Border, Peacock, and then Vega. Actually, I'm gonna... Yeah, the Peacock is a rank 5 as well. Let's go to sea.
Prepare the ship for battle. Engines, flank speed.
Because you just spawn so close to the objectives.
Destroy the target!
MA2, really? Oh boy.
Boat.
Bearing 340. 2,000 meters. Boat. Bearing 320. 2,000 meters.
Action stations. Enemy spotted.
Affirmative.
Port your helm. Target identified. Boat.
There's an Orla about as well, that's the MA2.
2,000 meters.
Helm. Hard
And we
aport.
don't have RT in this boat either.
Helm. Midship.
I could try and throw on top of the MA2.
Target identified. Boat.
Bearing 320. 2,000
Gonna go around because I think that's what this enemy Sparviera was doing.
Aye, steer starboard.
Attacking!
Target identified. Boat.
Really sorry 183, but I'm trying to get over here.
1,000.
There goes my one and only gun, only Peacock. Of course now the Sparviera comes around the corner.
Bearing 280. 3,000 meters.
Come on, really. The fact that the Peacock has no secondary armament is really starting to show. Yeah, there goes the gun again.
Damage control to repair
Well,
parties.
because he was distracted, he got killed by something else. Why did I not start repairs? I thought I started them.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Attack the enemy!
Engine. Flank speed.
Direct hit. All hands. We are being critically damaged.
His engine's over there, so let's try and knock that out.
320. 500 meters. Goes on target.
Knocks out my front gun with the
Direct hit.
20 mils the Orla gets. What on earth is that? Okay, that's just a 50 guns.
Target identified.
Okay,
280.
just repaired the front gun.
Repair parties, begin damage control. Engines, all stop.
Take him down! The enemy's
Just repaired it again, immediately gets knocked out. And let's knock out the 20 mils wall whilst we're at it. There we go. We are dead. Because there's something behind us. Oh, there's the MA2. Don't have the gun angle for it. Yep. I remember now why I don't really play the Peacock all that much.
All hands, abandon ship.
Just not really that good of a vessel.
Fire on the bridge! Fire on the bridge!
Well, for what it isn't that good of a vessel.
Ahead! 5,000!
Action stations, enemy spotted.
Now we try to beeline towards sea.
Helm, midship.
And maybe try and sink some destroyers along the way.
Target on fire. Here hit.
Somebody attack him!
Enemy hit.
That MA2 is just pushing into our spawn now, isn't it? Looks like it. Well, once I'm done with this Russian destroyer, I'll go over there and see what I can do about the MA2.
Enemy listening and losing speed. Fire.
Of course, Sparviera's back. somebody just do spawn the PGO2 and thinks he's with stuff. Because of course they would.
The enemy is winning. We've got to counter.
On the enemy ship.
So I have to deal with this destroyer because he's threatening to capture A.
Enemy listing and
And I seem to be the only one to actually go. Okay, where are our threats? There's the emitter 2.
5,000 meters.
Start shooting me. A Geniere? Okay then.
Aye, steer starboard.
That's definitely terrifying.
Port your helm.
Aye, steer port.
shells on target.
Yeah, this map looked, when it first came out, looked very fun. It just isn't really.
Direct hit. Enemy ship on fire. Enemy hit.
I think it's a pretty fun map if you're 3.3 and below, with just the reserve destroyers and all the coastal puzzles that appear. But the second you get into 3.7, where you can see stuff like amateur 2s, just isn't that fun anymore. Speaking of amateur 2, that one should be sinking.
Head. 3,000 meters.
Port all.
Hard port. Aye. Helmet
Geniere is over there.
Enemy vessel sunk.
You can detonate Fletcher class destroyers in the rear ammo rack, for as far as I remember. Although I'm not entirely sure if that's only at certain ranges or not.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Terra Nova, okay.
Patrol vessel.
Let's do aircraft only for the secondaries.
Repair parties begin damage control.
That is quite a weird torpedo there. Yeah, don't try to go towards the Geniere, that thing is going to chew you up with its anti-air.
Enemy ship on fire. Direct hit. Dangerous shallows ahead.
I know there's dangerous shells ahead. Can I get a shot on the Geniere? I can. That's too much. Come on, guns, come on.
Shells on target.
Okay.
Direct hit.
It's pretty low.
Dangerous.
I think we'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way and shoot the engines.
Enemy ship.
fire. In the engine room.
Control to firefighting crew. Control third compartment.
Shells on target.
He should be sinking.
Port your helm.
There we go.
Steer port. Patrol vessel. Ahead.
Torpedo on the way, but we should be fine. Can dodge that.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Bearing 20.
There's an S-38.
We are being acquitted.
I just heard the crew also call out a bomber.
Air attack. Alert.
There we go, that's one being knocked out. I lost my engine, but we should be getting that back soon.
Ladder port.
Hard port.
SKR-1 is out there as well.
Port. 4,000
Hello? How are you doing?
helmet ships. Aye.
Enemy hit.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Rear gun was not aligned.
Critically damaged.
And now there's a ship in the way. Oh, there's just a squad of 4 of them. That explains why we're getting systematically destroyed.
Boats.
Enemy bomber up as well. I'm going to
2,000 meters.
have a torpedo threat from my right.
Target identified.
Yep, there he is. I'm already outspeeding any potential torpedoes though. I think I critted the... There we go. And game over. Yeah, I think that 4-man squad was not to our favor. Oop, battle trophy. Well, that is a screenshot. Talisman on the striker, really? Oh well, might come in handy. I'm actually still at the battle rating for Britain roughly for grinding stuff. But I really don't like the striker. I have had fun on the striker in arcade because the missiles are just ridiculous in arcade. There are definitely worse vehicles to get a talisman on. I think that'll give me a good excuse to actually replay the striker. Slowly crawling towards the black pool. Mainly because I'm not actually playing that many coastal battles in this lineup. And off we go to the next battle. Japanese port. That's going to just Russia's brave border, die, and immediately get into the Vega. Oh, good stuff, Warhead. Almost done with Britain.
All hands to battle
I think I
station.
only need 4 more coastal vessels.
Light speed.
Of course, that includes all the frigates,
Aye,
the actually good ones.
Boat. Port. 3,000 meters.
Action stations. Enemy spotted.
We have a... did we seriously run into the 1 mod squad again? Oh boy.
Take him down.
You're outside of artillery range. I suggest after we're done with this match, we just wait like a minute and then start queuing up.
Destroyer.
Because if we're going to keep running into them, we are not going to have a good time. I think, what is artillery range? 2 kilometers? Yeah, it is. Let's just throw one down there.
Thank you.
Boat. Port. 2,000 meters.
Just keep going, just keep going. We don't want to get lit up just yet. Don't have a choice though. Of course, because one of the 40 mils immediately. Because Gaijin and they're in. Oh, I got the M822 with the artillery. Lovely.
Abandoned ship.
What I was about to say is that for some reason, Gaijin decided that whenever you're in a match of destroyers, the waters are just that slight bit too rough for 40 mils to work effectively. But yeah, I got the M822 just like that. That is awesome.
Helm.
Aye. Steer port.
Hopefully he doesn't have a backup for it. PJ2 using the 20 mile that range is not going to do any good.
Target identified. Boat.
Bearing 40. 5,000 meters.
Let's fight the destroyers, I guess.
Port. 1,000 meters.
Action
Probably one of those zombie coaches. Yeah, you might have to deal with Z12 very soon. That article on the Damator 2 was glorious. Just what we needed. But Suki, you can ammo rack it by shooting it underneath the second turret. The one in between the smoke funnels has a massive ammo rack. It's a fairly narrow target though. He's back in Damator 2 again. Gosh darn it. It is right, I might just crew kill him anyways, yeah. Okay. The last 4% crew he had, then I reckon. Hatsuharu, okay. To load the VT to try and knock out the guy's turrets, or ammo rack his frontal magazine, that's also possible. I see it appears in the water in front of me, but he should be fine, there's an island in the way. Back to the sap. And there he goes. Fire took him. Now where is our friend in the M82? There he is.
Engines, all stop.
Because there is nothing I enjoy more than punishing an M82 in a destroyer. Let's switch to the VT again to knock out his guns. Cargo ship is covering him. Let me just.
Enemy listing and losing speed.
I think he's gone bow in. Yeah, he has. Ever so slightly. So let's try to just knock out his guns as much as possible. And one more. Back to the stop we go.
Shells on target.
Because if you can, yeah, my next few salvos should be able to knock him out. One more, that should do it, and then I can focus other things. He should be sinking anyways. There we go, good kill.
Destroyer.
Does the Vega actually have an exposed ammo rack? She does at the rear, okay. Don't worry, or I don't care about kill steals. I do not care in the slightest about kill steals. It's not like I'm researching anything anyways. Sure, it would give me more points, but I'm still already having a good game. I want to try and hit the ammo rack on the Vega. It's just there somewhere, a bit far behind because he's slowing down quite severely. I'll just shoot the engines. It's too small a target. Switch to the VT. Because I think, yeah, he just took out a Garland. He might swap to me now. So we knock out his turrets. There he goes. Swap to me. Still firing us up. Bomber ahead, okay. I see it. He repaired all his engines. That is not the best thing to do. Because then you'll lose his engines really quickly. There we go.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Bearing 60, 1,000 meters.
Yep, I saw that. There's still another aircraft up. Yes, there is. A Beaufort.
Target identified. Torpedo bomber.
Bearing 60. 8,000
Which apparently the AI... Ooh, a Yugure. That is definitely something dangerous.
Somebody attack him! Destroy the target!
Twine Amarak to Yugure. There we go. Let's be finishing with the Scourge.
Target identified.
I'm not too worried with the Clemson, but the Clemson is engaging me.
Starboard all.
So we engage it right back. The bomber is a concern, but I don't think it's close yet. Something's on A. I'll deal with that later. Beaufort's gone down.
shells on top. Enemy hit. Enemy.
Antimals are shooting at something. Is it coming for me? It is. Load the VT. It is a B6 with a torpedo or a bomb. Antimals got him. Oh, it's German destroyer and I got it.
Engines. Flank speed.
Its fuel is backing up, so I'm gonna come to a halt. I'm not really in that bad of a spot.
Helm. Midship.
Helm midships. Aye.
Clemson gonna go forward again. That's kind of annoying because he's blocking me.
Destroyer.
German destroyer is all the way behind the cargo ship.
1,000 meters.
Damage control to repair parties.
Clemson's full speed ahead.
Flooded compartment.
If he goes full speed, I'm going full speed. There we go.
Attack the V-point!
You'll get him? Okay.
Target identified.
This is a very good match point wise.
1,000 meters.
Courage has been dealt with.
We're losing!
German destroyer is full speed.
Destroyer. Port. 2,000 meters.
He's shooting at you. This is at 22. I'm going to try and capture B. German destroyer is trying to dodge the bomb, maybe? Is he even aware of it?
Target identified. Destroyer.
2,000. Correct hit.
Okay, only a hit. He has flooding though. Enemy bomber incoming. Switch to the VT, it's an A20. Good. Ooh!
Air attack.
Oh, I had VT loaded. Okay, good. That was a good hit. I thought I still had the sap loaded.
Aye. Steer port.
Damn.
Starboard your helm.
Aye. Steer starboard.
Enemy destroyer ahead.
Starboard.
We'll deal with that one.
Hard starboard. Aye.
One, he's coming around the island again.
Keeping hold below the
Enemy
water.
PT boat.
We are damaged. Enemy vessel sunk.
Okay.
Destroyer. Port. 3,000 meters.
This is turning up as a really good match.
Aye.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Engines.
I need to actually get ready for that Litchfield coming around the corner soon. Gaze, okay, I'm turning the ship around.
Destroyer. Port. 3,000 meters.
And we are going to withhold repairs until we're in cover again. Actually, can I ammo rack the Harakaze? I don't remember if that thing has a vulnerable ammo rack or not. Looks like it does.
Shells on target.
Lost my front gun turret.
Damage control to repair parties. Pump out flooded compartments.
Destroyer.
We're continuing
Astern.
forward.
3,000 meters.
Repair parties. Repair parties. Begin damage control.
We are damaged.
go, lost the rear turret, but that was to be expected at this point.
Port your helm.
Dangerous shallows ahead! All
And we're going to deal with this Clemson class.
Engines fall back.
There goes the torpedoes on Clemson. Wait, they're shooting.
direct hit. Enemy losing speed.
Yeah, that's him done.
Boats! Port! 3,000 meters!
Helm, hard to starboard.
Oh yeah, that's sea. Still over there.
Boat.
Bearing.
That's 79 up in the air, but I'm not too worried about it. That's 20 mil shooting at the 79.
Boats! Ahead! 3,000 meters!
What happened to our friend in the Harukaze?
Steer starboard!
We're ahead of the enemy.
Oh, the SM-79 is trying to bomb me. I need to go full speed forward.
Engines, flank speed.
Air attack alert.
Yep, full speed ahead.
All hands. We have been critically damaged.
There's our... that's a Courage, okay.
Starboard! 2,000 Aye, steer port!
And I need to start turning as well.
On target. Enemy destroyed.
Because he... okay, he missed.
Damage control to station.
Harukaze has been dealt with as well. Apparently there's an F6F flying around. We'll just bomb something at least.
Air attack alert.
Target identified.
Oh, there's the F6F. I don't know what you're planning on doing with that, but oh well.
1,000 meters.
Those rockets did hurt.
We have been critically damaged.
Patrol vessel! Astern! 9,000 meters!
Attack the sea
Okay.
point.
Fire! In the engine room!
Aircraft's up, oh boy, and there's a K2 in front of me too.
Control burning compartments.
There's another aircraft up, it's an A6, he's probably going to go to C. I'm going to try and capture Alpha. I'm going to call out the A6 to N.
Fighter.
Bearing. 8.
K2, I can't deal with, I can deal with K2 if I charge it. Because I do have depth charges equipped.
Repair station.
I don't think I have the time for it.
Repair station. Serious damage.
And I do have a backup
Throw.
Vega anyways. Do
Enemy hit.
what? Yeah, I do.
Boat! Astern! 3,000 meters!
We are going to charge the K2 and try and depth charge him. Most likely a plan that will not succeed. But why not try anyways? There we go, not enough crew anymore. And crew knocked out.
Abandoned ship.
But that was a very good run in the Vega. And we have another one.
Destroyer! Ahead! 5,000 meters!
Action stations, action stations.
I'm capturing
Enemy
C, but that's
Port your
probably the
helm.
float plane.
Aye, steer
We're
port!
capturing A anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Helm.
Aye, steer starboard!
Captured a zone.
Destroyer! Astern! 1,000 meters!
Getting this RT kill on the M82 at the start was a really good thing to happen. Good kill on the K2, and that's game over.
All hands, stand
And I have
up.
more than double the
Stow
points
weapons and equipment
for
to
the next
storage
person in my team. And because I first spawned the Brave Border, I get the full multiplier for it. Yeah, that was an exceptionally good match. Just a quick screenshot. And we keep going. We have slightly less than 15,000 points to go. Before I've unlocked all the materials for today as well. Northport, again one of my favorite maps. And because we're now not playing cruisers but destroyers, we don't have to deal with that weird peninsula being in the way. Ah, yeah, I forgot about it as well. Do we face them? We are not facing them anyways. It can also depend on... Oh, should actually... No, I'm gonna take the Peacock first. That might be... Peacock's rank 5, isn't it? Yeah, I can take the
Fuel
Peacock
ship
first.
to sea. Engines, flank
Oh, those
speed.
are some... Oh boy.
Target identified.
I found a priority target.
320.
We do not want that thing to launch missiles at us or we're dead.
Destroy the target.
Boat. Bearing 320. 3,000 meters.
Action stations. Enemy spotted. Target identified.
Bearing
I
320.
don't really want to use my VT shells too much because that's a valuable resource for this ship.
Target identified.
No, there it goes. There go the rockets. Good stuff.
1,000 meters. Enemy listening and losing speed.
Yeah, those rockets really hurt if they hit anything, really.
Target
And
identified.
he has a backup.
Boat.
He has a backup.
2,000 meters. Destroyer. Bearing 340. 4,000 meters.
Destroy the target.
Roger that!
Target identified. Boat.
Bearing 340. 1,000
By the time I actually see any targets, they're already
Direct hit.
sunk.
Port your helm.
But oh well. Oh, target left.
Boat. Bearing 360.
Although I doubt that these PT-76s... Oh, that was a player. Okay.
Enemy destroyed.
I didn't really see much point in using reserve PT boats at this BR.
Engines.
Also, I did see the spray of a PGO-2 on my left.
Port all.
Hard port.
It seems the 76 also does not like rough weather,
Helmet ships. Aye.
to my great annoyance. Oh,
Target identified.
he's been dealt with.
Destroyer.
Enemy destroyers over there though.
360. 3,000 meters.
And there goes my front gun,
Damage control to station.
because that's always the first thing to go on this ship. The gun.
Steering damage. Vessel.
That's destroyers. I'm just rushing in now.
Destroyer.
I need to get out of here.
Bearing 4,000 meters.
Okay, deploy smoke screen.
All hands. We have been critically
There goes my
damaged.
bridge. We're still in control. There, not enough crew.
Lifeboats in the raft. Abandon ship.
I'm just gonna J out.
We've been holed below the water.
Never mind. The second I saw the Delvin there, I knew I was not going to do anything.
Abandon ship.
And we go into the Vega. Yeah, not actually a good opener for the Peacock, because everything I saw was already sunk before I could actually shoot it. Always just behind a rock. Okay, our PGO-2 just one spawn left. It was fun to see, that's all Courage bots. And all we have actually going to see are the Courage bots. Do we not have... We don't have any other Destroyer players. Okay. I mean, we have a Rosamacha, but... Actually, I shouldn't talk to about it. I don't actually know what the capabilities of that ship is. Are is what I should say. In the meantime, we are pretty much dealing with their coastal threat because they horribly overtiered all of their coastal vessels.
Action stations. Enemy spotted. Starboard your helm.
Aye, steer starboard.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Bearing 320. 3,000 meters.
Attack the sea point.
Destroyer. Port. 3,000 meters.
And we keep going.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Engines 1/3.
And it's probably that Farragut over in sea.
Target
Oh, it's a Farragut and a Kelp. Or is it the Brisander? No, it's a Kelp. I kind of want to deal with the Farragut first, though, just for some revenge.
Shells on target.
Attack the enemy.
God, this thing does not like to slow down.
Zone.
Farragut is removing himself from the engagement, which leaves the Kelp to fend for himself. Let's shoot his rear turrets before he fires back. His front gun is back online. Oh boy! With the knockout of his engines, he should be gone soon.
Enemy
Go.
destroyed.
engines. Flank speed.
Destroyer. Port. 3,000 meters.
Oh, did you get rocketed by now too?
Hard port.
Yeah.
Aye. Helmet ships. Aye.
One by one. Oh boy, accelerate, accelerate, accelerate.
Bearing 320.
You're fine. You're fine. Switch back to the VT because Farragut also has open gun turrets.
Enemy listening and losing speed.
So let's try and knock out his guns. There go the rear view. There go the front ones. And now we go for the engines as usual.
We don't have the advantage anymore.
It's going bow in, that's a very good move to do. Let's make some smaller target, although I'm not sure if it's voluntarily going bow in,
Shells on target.
because now I have his flank again.
Destroyer.
Oh boy, okay. That is not... The G-Class is holding his... He's shooting the Courage, okay.
Target
All
identified.
those Courages are most likely going to be bots as well.
0, 3,000 meters.
Midships.
But that is still a lot of guns, and these are the dangerous bots. There's also bombers up in the air.
Enemy hit. Direct hit.
I've got ghost shells. I don't think I've ever really had ghost shells in naval. Although I could be wrong.
Direct hit.
I have had cases where the shell tracer doesn't actually represent where the shell went.
3,000 meters.
So it might be something like that. Where it looks like the tracer goes straight into the target, but the actual shell just didn't. Oh boy.
Enemy hit.
Yeah, I should worry about that. It's a B7. Now that's a BTD. That thing does not have one side, but that's still worrisome.
Hard starboard.
Come on, VT. He's missing me. Good stuff.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Bearing 300. 2,000 meters.
Mines. I think he dropped a mine.
Target identified.
Because I just heard a siren go off, but I don't see any torpedoes.
Destroyer! Ahead! 1,000!
Enemy hit.
Allied forces have captured.
Trying to hit the sides so I can get the engines. That's a bit too angled in, I think.
We are damaged.
So there is a mine somewhere, and the annoying part about airdrop mines is that they sit below the surface,
Starboard your helm.
so you can't really see them too well.
Starboard!
Shells on fire.
Destroyer! Port! 3,000 meters!
Destroyer.
I think the G-Class is going to town over B.
2,000 meters.
I'll try and get there as well then.
Fire.
Hard port! Aye!
Already well north of 2,000 points again.
Direct hit.
Helm. Midships.
Help!
We are damaged. Enemy hit.
Just keep it up. Victory will be ours.
Direct hit. Enemy ship on
And the aircraft
direct
up.
hit.
I saw a little arrow pointing to the top of my screen. Be very careful. Yep, enemy on B. Once I deal with this Scourge, I'll move over there as well.
Enemy destroyed.
Torpedo bomber! Ahead! 10,000 meters!
SB2U.
Port all.
Attack!
Is that a Vindicator? Don't really remember these American nicknames for their planes.
We are damaged. Air
It
attack.
would have been a decent lead if he stayed on target. There we go. And because his pilot got knocked out, I know for a fact he cannot drop that ordnance again.
Target identified. Torpedo bomber.
Bearing. 320.
Oh boy, HMS
10,000
Vega.
meters.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Starboard your helm.
Aye! Steer starboard!
I'm going to turn around. Ah, the G-Class is gone. Good.
Port! 2,000 meters!
I'm gonna turn around and deal with that Vega.
Damage control to stations.
We are damaged.
Yep, target front.
Let's keep the pressure on.
Case of the
Victory
20 mils.
is close.
In case of torpedoes.
Target destroyed.
Destroyer! Astern! 2,000 meters!
Yep, there is a torpedo in the water, but it is never going to hit.
Engines all back.
Yep, I needed to plane up somewhere. He's still a ways out there.
Port! 2,000 meters!
BTD, okay. He's flying low, okay. That's good to
Helm
know.
hard port.
Hard port! Aye!
I'm not turning the correct way.
Helm midships! Aye!
And there's the aircraft.
Target identified.
Shall we try another snipe?
Torpedo bomber.
Bearing. 3,000 meters.
Engines all stop. Engines all stop.
Ooh, those were kind of close, I think. And he got shot down by the Courage.
1,000 meters.
Now to deal with the Vega.
Shells on top.
One more sap salvo, then
Enemy ships
BT.
on fire.
Engines.
Back out the guns.
Enemy listening. Direct hit.
Minimal effort, and victory will be ours.
On target.
And it is him dealt with. Yeah, there is a second destroyer out there still. Yep.
Take him down.
Dangerous shallows ahead.
Helm. Midships.
Helmet ships. Aye.
Another Courage to deal with. Clemson as well, good to know.
All stop.
I see the Clemson.
Direct
It
hit.
could be HMS Churchill if it is. No, it isn't. It's Barker. Ouch. Courage, that hurts. But I can deal with it. It's your sunk as well. Fire isn't too bad.
Shells on top.
Engines. All stop.
And game's over. We've another good score to go.
Area clear.
Yep, another good match. The progress seems to be going kind of slow, but I have spawned my rank 5s every time. Oh well. No, it makes sense. We were at 45k last time, weren't we? Just before this battle. I think. And I'm getting closer and closer to that factory upgrade. It'll be a good help as well. Just gotta wait for the matchmaking gods to favor us again. Northport again. This time I think I'm going to spawn the Brave Border. Just to be in and out of a coastal vessel relatively quickly. And I'm just not the greatest fan of the Peacock. I might actually substitute it in the lineup.
All hands to
Or I might
battle
put an
stations.
aircraft in there actually.
Engines, flank
Do I have
speed.
any aircraft in this lineup? I do have the Typhoon.
Dangerous
Yeah, I might
shallows
replace my
ahead.
Peacock with an aircraft.
Starboard your helm.
Aye, steer starboard.
Port your helm.
Aye, steer port. Boat, ahead. 1,000 meters.
Target identified. Boat.
Bearing 320. 2,000 meters.
Still not a fan that they, every match of the destroyer is part of, they just make the oceans artificially more rough. Really is not forgiving on boats that rely on stable gun platforms. Or flat seas to become a stable gun platform. Hello there. Torpedoes your way, sir.
Torpedoes you.
I lost my bridge.
Starboard. 1,000
There we go.
meters.
Action
Torpedoes
stations.
away.
Action stations. Enemy spotted.
Repair station.
I'm going to try and turn. There we go. Into the Vega now.
Boat,
Everyone is dealt with. Good.
3,000 meters.
Action stations. Action stations. Enemy spotted. Port your helm.
Aye, steer port.
The last match was actually a really good match. A lot of aircraft spawns, you don't see that anymore. Already? Did you get ammo wrecked? The Peacock only has 65 shells. Yeah. If you really keep that up, it'll be out of shells really soon. And speaking of aircraft, we already have one.
Attacker.
Bearing 300.
duck?
9,000 meters.
Boat, ahead. 4,000 meters.
That is not a good plane to bring with you. Let's see if... Ooh, he has seen the tracers in the air. I really want to try and hit him. Those are better. Still not enough lead. Bit higher. Nope, now he's diving. Oh well. He got shot down. Cannon cast is not really the best kind of... It can work, but you have to really be careful with your targets. Because every single ship can be an anti-air platform. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a ship that has zero anti-air capability. That's a coastal vessel, obviously. With zero anti-air capability, I don't think there is one. Maybe stuff like the Sokote. They do have some anti-air capability.
Bearing 260. 3,000 meters.
Starboard your helm.
Okay, Warhead, it seems that this match is going to be one for you. It comes to top scoring. I mean, yeah, if the Peacock can get matchmaking where it'll shine, it'll do it really well. And especially because you have control of that cap, you can reload your gun. Oh, the AA. The main gun is still anti-air.
Steer port.
It's just that it then becomes manual anti-air. But I'm trying to think of a coastal vessel that would actually have zero anti-air capability, be it main gun firepower or just the AIs.
Bomber! Ahead! 7,000 meters!
Right ahead.
Target identified.
Duca.
Bomber.
Bearing 28.
What is this matchmaking? Are there no destroyers? What could it be? Ooh, those were close. Those were really close. I almost got him. Is he going down? I don't think he's going down.
Boat! Port! 3,000 meters!
But I had a really close hit on him. Ripped one of his gear legs off.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
And got the assist. I'm really surprised at the lack of any enemy destroyers.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Port your helm.
Aye! Steer port!
Yep. I mean, I think you've already
Ahead! 2,000 meters!
got yourself a good score. Boat. Boat gone.
Enemy vessel sunk. Target on fire.
I am shooting in their spawn, I do realize that, but I mean, I genuinely have nothing else to shoot at. But that was a bit mean. Yeah, no, they're just all gone. Damn. Actually, something captured A.
Boat! Port! 2,000 meters!
So they must have a something big. I saw 1, 2, 3 being sneaky. It's an AI, okay. Don't really care too much about the AIs.
Helm, hard aport.
Hard port! Aye!
Helm, midships.
Helm midships! Aye!
A very uneventful match for me. But I really didn't expect us to see no enemy destroyers.
A little more effort, and victory will be ours.
Yes, the battle is over. Crew, stand down.
Now less than 10,000 points away, I think. Around about 10,000 points. That'll be 5 to 6 matches, I think. So let's ready up again. At least 5 to 6 good matches. It really is kind of a shame that I don't have anything to research for the British anymore. Nothing to really work towards whilst I'm playing the Vega. Yeah, because it is getting quite late, isn't it? Fuego Islands. Not a bad map. Although a bit of a awkward one if you want to transition from playing coastal to destroyer. The destroyer spawn is kind of far away from the combat around A and B. So coastal.
Prepare the ship for battle. Engines, flank speed.
Okay, now we're at a 4-0 match. 322 is an AI, but it's a 3-7. Frank Knox full up tier to 4-7.
Enemy spotted.
Alrighty then.
Dangerous shallows ahead.
Probably actually a better idea if I try to flank around, but I'm not going to. The point of the coastal vessel in this lineup is to just throw it into the action.
Starboard
And if I
your
lose it, I lose it.
Aye, steer starboard.
target identified. Boat.
Bearing
PS10.
120. 2,000 meters.
Do it here. Out of yellow. I'm just unstable. So why wouldn't it be? There's the stand. Okay, that's part of yellow just knocking me out.
Abandon ship.
Brave border really. It's either the ocean is really being that rough, or the border is just not a good gun platform to begin with, not a stable one.
Destroyer. Starboard. 6,000 meters.
Also, it's on Oknavoy just detonate something in our spawn.
Stations, enemy spotted. Starboard all.
Helm portal. Aye.
Hey, that's on the bot. Oh,
Helm. Midship.
Helm midships. Aye.
Target identified.
who
Destroyer.
is it actually?
Bearing 140. 11,000 meters.
You know, it's that guy all the way over there, 10 kilometers away. Then again, the T-22 has a very vulnerable front magazine.
Starboard your helm.
Yeah,
Aye. Steer starboard.
I think that's just a lie from a Peacock captain. Whenever you get shot at, you'll lose your gun. Big. At least I think I remember that being the case on the T-22. Well, there's an enemy one, let's find out.
Port your helm.
Aye. Steer.
To see it really to know if it's... Yeah, it's pretty big on the T-22, just below the bridge. Ouch. There goes my front gun.
Repair station. Steering damage. Out of control.
Repair parties. Repair parties. Begin damage control.
Okay.
On target. Direct hit.
Allied forces have captured
I think the T-22 I want him to hit, so I'll just go for the engines. Let's just refresh our lock on him.
Dangerous shallows ahead. Direct hit. Enemy ship on fire.
problem really.
Enemy hit!
Damage control to stations. Helm, hard to starboard.
Hard to starboard, aye.
Helm,
And there
midship.
goes the enemy.
Helm midships, aye.
We're winning.
The enemy coastals are probably already all gone.
We are damaged.
Sparviero just being a Sparviero. Yes, hello there, Kenneth. Still doing the points grind for the event. And it's going pretty well.
Somebody attack him!
Okay, I'm just gonna start muting a person. There we go. That person lost their T-22 at the beginning of the match, and that's ooh.
Destroyer.
The Brook, no. The Brook has a front Lamorak weakness. I should be able to just one-shot it if I'm close enough.
Destroyer.
Bearing. 180,
Farragut in front of me.
4,000 meters.
He's not looking at me, good.
Aye. Steerport.
God damn it. Why did you draw the tension garland?
Destroyer. Port.
You know, at the Brook, as long as I can see the front Lamorak on it, shouldn't be a problem. Of course, now he's shooting me, even though I'm not the one that started opening fire on it. So I have to deal with the Farragut first.
Enemy resting and losing speed.
He's gonna try and turn broadside. What is that? That's a Japanese destroyer, by the looks of the bridge. I'm being artied? Okay.
4,000 meters.
Means I still have a coastal vessel around. Unless it's for some reason friendly or so, that would be funny. There we go, Farragut dealt with. Gun as well.
Repair parties.
Where's it,
Begin
Tobruk?
damage control.
Can't see it.
We are damaged.
Target identified.
Japanese destroyer is going to hurt as well.
Bearing. 180.
He's missing me though.
Midships.
Helm midships, aye.
He's not shooting at me, that's why. I'll shoot at walls.
Shells on top.
Destroyer. Stern. 4,000 meters.
I did actually find whilst playing yesterday, kind of. Just chat again. I'm getting a far ways into getting the camos on my Japanese cruisers just by playing them yesterday. So it's definitely a very good excuse to do that. Okay, where's it? Brook? Is that the guy in front of me? No, that's sunk already.
Engine room.
Damage control
Ouch.
to firefighting crews. Control burning
Oh god,
compartments.
what's that?
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
Ognovoy again.
We have been critically damaged.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Bearing. 6,000 meters.
I'm wounded.
Starboard. 4,000 meters.
I'm most likely not going to survive this engagement.
We are
Unless I can get into cover.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Maybe repair my engines for a bit more speed. The breach is not severe, we can ignore it.
Damage control to stations.
Though the crew damage isn't something to just ignore.
Destroyer. Ahead. 5,000 meters.
Repair station. We are critically damaged. Fire
The engine's been repaired as well. I need to stop the flooding because it's starting to be severe.
Need it.
Damage
Go.
control to repair parties. Restore watertight integrity. Helm. Midships.
Helm midships, aye.
Let's keep going forward so we can actually use this iron as cover from that British destroyer. But now we're not in cover from whatever's in front of us.
We are critically damaged.
Target
15,
identified. Destroyer.
Bearing.
Amarakt.
120. 4,000 meters.
Port all. Target identified.
And
Destroyer.
the Ognovoy.
Bearing. 140. 5,000 meters.
Just a little more effort, and victory will surely be ours. Most of the strategic zones are captured.
Starboard.
Hard starboard, aye.
Critical. Damage party to
We are indeed critically damaged, but there's nothing else we can do about it.
Stop.
Destroyer! 6,000 meters!
I get the feeling I just got the attention of Dogmavon.
and losing speed.
With a bit of luck I can sink him anyways. Yeah, I knew that that one salvo was just going to knock me out.
Abandon ship.
Oh, I don't actually remember the German camos, I'll have to take a look at them again.
Destroyer! Stop!
But I really like the unlockable Japanese cruiser camos.
Action station.
I actually think that the worst one for the Japanese cruisers is the payable one.
Hard starboard, aye!
Yeah,
Midships.
you say that, Warren, but you are still second on the team. Okay, what is the Matsuki trying to shoot me? It is.
Destroyer.
180.
There goes the cameraman with a 120 right to the face. Shooting way too high.
Direct hit.
Starboard your helm.
Steer starboard!
Ah yeah, that's right. Now I remember. Yeah, that is kind of... It's not the worst. Actually, it's actually quite a good dark grey as well. But it is a bit bland. Whereas I personally like these, like, green camos for the Japanese ships.
Target identified. Destroyer.
The British ones are just a bit, like, they're not bad, especially if you tweak around with the rotation and the scaling a bit. But they're just not that... There we go, Amarak.
Engines. One.
They're not all that pronounced.
Enemy vessel sunk.
Hard starboard, aye!
Port your helm.
Oh yeah.
Aye! Steer port!
Enemy hit.
Destroyer! Port!
But yeah, when you play around with the... I think this is like the minimum scale for the camo and then rotate it around a bit. They look alright on the ships. Enemy on B again.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Tribal and Clemson, okay. That's the Clemson I saw earlier with the Mitsuki. And the Tribal I saw, yeah, the Mohawk I saw way earlier. Since it's a British destroyer, it should still have the frontal ammo rack weakness.
Keep it up, and victory will be ours.
I should be able to deal with that. As long as I can surprise it and as long as I can still see it. Oh, never mind, that Tribal's been dealt with, the Mohawk.
Boat! Ahead! 2,000 meters!
Boat, okay. Why would you use... I still genuinely think that some people do not understand that reserve coastals and reserve blue water vessels are not the same BR. They're not supposed to be played together. There we go.
Vessel sunk. Enemy listing and losing speed.
Destroyer! Port! 2,000 meters!
There should still be a Clemson on B, or at least around B. And that's a good match point wise as well.
Target identified.
Tashkent, okay, that's dangerous.
160. 4,000 meters.
Eskimo.
Port your helm.
Aye! Steer port!
Target identified. Destroyer.
Gunboat of some type.
Bearing 140.
I don't think I'm needed to be on B.
Target identified.
I mean, I guess, but then still.
80. 2,000 meters.
Okay, that Clemson just got dealt with.
Ahead! 4,000 meters!
Starboard your helm.
I still don't see the reason why, like, that PT boat I just destroyed with the VT shells. It spawned in an LS3 twice. Like, if you spawn it once, sure, to get a cap or try to get a cap, I can understand.
Destroyer! Port! 4,000 meters!
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Okay. I'm just not going to even try and explain what the hell that was. The entire reason why I didn't go to B is because I thought the LS3 would capture it.
Destroyer! Starboard! 2,000 meters!
So, British destroyer, frontal Amarak, let's try it.
Enemy listing.
That's the boiler room, it's a bit too far behind.
Shells on target.
Oh, there's one shell empty magazine. There we go, that's some ready ammo. Not a full magazine hit yet.
Enemy hit.
I think. Might have been. A squad and double team
Enemy
again.
destroyed. Set course for bay.
Alrighty, how far am I? 7,500 score to go. Which would be 3 to 4 matches depending on how good they go. Or 3 to 6 then really. Japanese port, again a good map. I'm just gonna throw the Brave Border in there and then spawn the Vega as soon as possible. I think the only way you can get a banned map is if you're playing in a squad and the squad leader doesn't have it banned. I don't actually remember what my banned maps are.
Secure the ship for sea. Engines.
I
Flank
do remember that I have one banned for a good reason.
Destroyer! Ahead! 6,000 meters!
Action stations. Enemy spotted. Target
I
identified.
probably have one of the open ocean maps banned as well.
80.
I
3,000.
still have mixed feelings about the open ocean maps. I'm fine with them, they should just not be nearly as frequent as they are. Good kill.
Boat! Port!
And then what are the destroyers looking at? A Blackpool, Matsuki,
Patrol vessel.
Alwyn, Kirch,
20. 5,000 meters.
and we're getting shot at.
Port your helm.
Might want to just recheck your banned maps. Man, do I love having maps with rough waves.
Starboard your helm.
Aye! Steer starboard!
Then again, the enemy has to deal with the rough waves as well. What we are going to do is use the container ship to hide from the enemy destroyers.
Shadows ahead.
Destroyer! Astern! 3,000 meters!
There we go. Really?
Damage control to stations.
I don't see why the pom-poms would be better on this map for it. Nope. I guess because they don't bottom out that quickly. The reason the Bofors aren't doing too well is because they keep bottoming out with the rocking of the ship. Also, of course, if the gun has to elevate more, you might, yeah. And the Hyrox too. What's this? What is this? Why the smoke? We had solid cover. But now, full speed ahead, we're going to try and torpedo ourselves a destroyer. Also, VS8, you should really use those mines on this capture point.
Destroyer! Port! 3000!
Oh, Jesus.
Target identified.
A whole
Destroyer.
gaggle of Kirches.
140. 2,000 meters.
What's the speed of my torpedoes again? 84 kph.
Vessel! Port! 3000 meters!
Port your helm.
Aye! Steer port!
This owl is just begging to be torpedoed.
Destroyer.
I'm gonna throw one to... Oh, never mind, got sunk.
Prepare torpedo tube.
Mutsuki, can I approach the Mutsuki? Oh boy, Blackpool's not happy.
Torpedo away! Torpedo
2 torpedoes against the Blackpool. And another out to Mutsuki.
1000 meters!
Starboard your helm.
Aye! Steer starboard!
And maybe... Never mind, I was going to say we could approach the Kirches to depth charge them. Now the question is, will the Whitby, or is it a Whitby or a Blackpool? Whitby be stupid enough to just sit there? Oh yeah, most of these
Aye! Steer
Kirches are bots. We know that much.
Shells on target.
They are very easy targets.
Enemy listening. Hit. Enemy on fire. Direct hit.
Yeah, we'll have to see what happens to the Whitby.
Action. Enemy spotted.
Shells on target.
I mean, I managed to get quite a few torpedo kills yesterday when doing the Japanese ships. Against battleships that really should have known better.
Enemy. Fire spotted on the enemy ship.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory.
Direct hit.
I'm gonna go around this side of the island.
Enemy listening and losing.
Right hand side, although I actually
target identified.
may want to just gun down a few more Kirches before I go.
Engines. All
Shells on target. Fire spotted on the enemy ship. Enemy hit.
That's one sinking Kirch.
destroyer.
Bearing 2,000 meters.
Destroyer! Port! 3000 meters!
Enemy listening and losing speed.
Engines.
Just
Direct
keep
hit.
on destroying them. Easy point farming.
Target identified. Destroyer.
2,000 meters. Enemy vessel sunk. Enemy hit. Shells on target.
I mean, if they just keep coming out in front of me broadside on, going very slowly, this will be
Target identified.
very easy.
Bearing
bit
and victory will
fast.
surely be ours.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Bearing 60.
So we just spread around the damage a bit.
On fire.
Repair parties begin damage
Apparently
control.
lost one of my engines a little bit ago.
Destroyer! Ahead! 2,000 meters!
Let's see, just torpedo one of our Kirches. Probably be careful actually.
Air attack alert.
Yeah, I need to be careful for torpedoes from my front.
Helmet ships, aye!
Target identified. Destroyer.
60. 3,000 meters.
And I'm gonna go around the left side of the island anyways.
Starboard!
So I can just deal with these Kirches a bit better.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Whitby has been dealt with. Torpedoes just must have reached them. We just missed. Yeah, that I could believe that working pretty well. But I've been just playing the Japanese heavy cruisers yesterday and got quite a few zombie torpedo hits. Ooh, plane up indeed. What is it? I'm not too worried about a Ki-21.
Starboard!
That thing does...
1,000 meters!
Actually, what is the heaviest bomber Ki-21 carries?
A little more effort and victory will be ours.
Air attack. Target on fire.
What you do is you wait until you see them turn. I don't think he has bombs coming out from me, but I'm gonna turn anyways.
Hard to starboard.
Hard starboard!
Can the Ki-21 get an 800 kilo bomb?
Another zone captured. We have the advantage.
I think the G4 can, but the Ki-21? Oh, bad squad again. Decent match.
Mission complete.
I need to double check if the Ki-21 can get a bomb that big. I think I can get a 500, maybe two 250s. Let me just quickly check the Ki-21. Yeah, it's 2 500s, okay. It is actually a pretty beefy payload. And it wasn't a special one, was it? It's still the same payload. Back to Great Britain. And ready. Just please don't bring me into an unrealistic match. There we go. Golden Bay again, okay. I don't like Golden Bay. I'm going to try the Peacock again as a first spawn, but I'm going to be a lot more careful in it. Not too aggressive.
Secure the ship for sea. Engines. Flank speed.
Of course, we have an M802 again.
Helmet ships, aye!
I don't have any RT to deal with it. Should call it out.
Bearing 340. 2,000 meters.
I'm gonna go around here, I think. Go around cargo ships. Is that if our only target on this side is going to be an M802, we're not going to have great time.
Port your helm.
Aye! Steer port!
Boat. Bearing 320. 2,000 meters.
Helm, hard aport.
Hard aport, aye.
I'm trying to think. The best way to deal with an M802 would be to fire the HEVT first, knock out all the guns, and then just sap into the hull.
Take him down.
Yep. Still behind the cargo ship over there.
Bearing 280.
Oh, he's about to come around the corner.
Engines, all back. Engines, all stop. Helm, midships.
Helm midships, aye.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Bearing 280. 7,000.
No, really? I mean, I have seen M802s using bot scripts as well. That would be...
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Oh, that would be sad.
Starboard, all
But I have seen it before. I have seen coastal vessels using the bot scripts as well.
target identified. Destroyer.
Bearing 280. 10,000 meters.
Port your helm.
Aye.
Yep.
Steer port.
Sorry about that.
Excuse me.
That is such a passive-aggressive excuse me from that voice. I really don't intend to sound that way.
Bearing 280. 1,000 meters.
Target identified.
Yeah, that M802 is being very un-M802. Just letting a peacock run over him.
Shells on top.
That, yeah, that looks like a bot script M802.
Engines, all astern.
Rig fixing. Enemy hit. Target
Yeah.
destroyed. Destroyer. Bearing 280. 5,000
Yep, that was a bot scripting M802.
Zones are captured.
Yikes. Doesn't work too well in coastal vessels, I'm gonna be real with you. Does not work too well. Jesus. You know what? Let's do the funnel, let's look at stat cards again.
Engines, all stop.
Because I am curious. Let's remove everything else except for coastal and blue water. Because we just played the SKR-7. Isn't that suspicious of a stat card? It's just, yeah, that's weird behavior from an M802. Hello there. Aren't you a low HP Genieri?
6,000 meters. Shells on target.
Oh, an SKR. Oh boy.
Repair station.
There goes the bridge.
Damage. Vessel out of control.
Damage control to stations.
Let's keep the pressure on. Victory is close.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Bearing 260. 5,000 meters.
Yeah, this is not going to be a good match for me. We're trying to get the points. 206 is launching torps at the Genieri.
Port all.
Hard port, aye.
21K is being very adventurous. Genieri is slowing down
Destroyer.
because he got sunk.
260.
And there is an SKR somewhere dangerously. Thanks, I think.
Destroyer. Bearing 280. 2,000 meters.
And Hatsuhara is also a bit of a
Target
threat.
identified. Destroyer.
Bearing 280.
And there's the SKR.
Dangerous shallows ahead.
Starboard your helm.
Aye, stay starboard.
Target identified. Destroyer.
Oh god, I'm almost out of shells as well. Okay, the Hatsuhara is sinking no matter what. Let's help out with the SKR. I want to try and hit the ammo. 2-1 burning in front of me is blinding me. And I have run out of sap.
Starboard all.
Enemy hit. Goes on target.
It does not have any rocket launchers on it. Good. Knock out the bridge so it can't steer.
Enemies hit on mark.
But coastal vessel spawning is not helping. It does of course repel in the goes. Ouch! The SKR is now back up. His guns. I can be cover for the 206 though a little bit.
Midships.
I no longer have a bridge, I no longer have any control.
Forces have captured a zone.
Repair station. Steering damage. Vessel out of control. All hands.
The SKR stopped shooting.
Damage.
Engine.
The SKR is pretty low, so he should be pretty...
Alert. Repair station.
Yeah, he's pretty low. There we go.
Repair parties. Repair
Kind of
parties. Begin
stole that
damage
kill,
control.
or nabbed it.
Shells on target.
But oh well.
Enemy listening and
Enemy aircraft incoming.
Helm. hard
B7.
destroyer.
I don't have any anti-air shells.
Bearing
And I'm not going to be able to reload them.
5,000 meters.
Yeah, boy.
Repair station. We are critically damaged.
Reloading.
Air attack alert.
Oh, you got him. He got you as well.
Destroyer. Bearing 260. 4,000.
Yeah, this match is not going to go well.
We are critically damaged.
Engines.
Also, what captured sea behind us? Oh, hello. Does the guy even realize that he has a PT boy just sitting behind him? I kind of got the feeling he didn't.
Repair station. We are critically damaged.
And I'll for the crew. I'm out. By the SKR-7 again.
All the lifeboats and the raft. Abandon ship.
Okay. I kind of want to try out an aircraft to bomb with. Not that this Typhoon is the best of bombs, but it should do something. Because I don't like the prospect of spawning a destroyer in this match at the moment. Yeah, that's not looking good. £500, but they only have 65 kilos of TNT, which is pitiful. I am tempted to go for the SKR. Because with a bit of luck, the SKR is too preoccupied with surface targets to go after an aircraft. Yeah, no, it really isn't looking good. The only thing we have going for us is the fact that we still hold C and B. I need to start worrying about those anti-air shells. The SKR is actually not paying attention to the air. But I don't know what the ship next to him is. It looks like a Fletcher class, and that could be dangerous. FW-190 is also coming in. Coordinated strike. Bombs away. I'm gonna fire on him.
Zones are under control.
Yeah, they're small bombs. They probably wouldn't have done much anyways. Do I go to rearm the bombs or do I just try and spawn in a ship anyways? Because I believe it's a Geniere and a Courage, and that's not... You know, this isn't a Geniere. I see 40mm fire coming from it.
Our victory is
It's either a Fletcher... That could be a Yugure. Could be a Yugure. And there we go. So let's see what a Vega can do. Probably not much. Don't know what this connection interrupted is about. But I guess we'll find out when this match is over.
Destroyer! Ahead! 2,000 meters!
Action stations. Enemy spotted. Air attack alert. Target identified. Destroyer.
All of these destroyers are just the zombie Courages, aren't they? So with a bit of good luck, we might crawl this back, because the two actual players are going to B and C. There go the anti-submarine rockets from the Kiln. And it is indeed a Yugure that spawned in.
Direct hit.
He sank our buddy in the Kiln. But a Yugure you can ammo rack.
Starboard.
Hard to starboard, aye!
Two shots though.
Port your helm.
Aye! Steer port!
Shells on target.
Ouch. That's the SKR, of course, doing SKR things. That's the bridge.
Damage control.
And bridge repair bug is still a thing for some reason.
And victory will be ours.
somebody attack him.
Yep. Don't really have a good shot on the Yugure though. Actually, I should be able to shoot over that, can't? Yeah, I can shoot over that.
Steering damage.
No, Yugure is low.
Control. Enemy
Just shoot him for engine damage.
Starboard your helm.
Aye! Steer starboard!
Enemy listing and
I should be able to win this engagement. I can actually hit all my shots. Come on.
repair party. Repair
Why are my shots landing so low?
repair station.
I should be knocked out there.
Out of control.
Yep, Yugure is down.
target identified.
With a bit of luck, I can ammo rack the SKR.
Ahead! 3,000 meters!
Just a bit of luck. The Yugure should be sinking. There we go.
2,000 meters. Repair station.
Reaches out again.
Steering damage. Vessel out of
I'm being focused by these bots.
Damage control to repair parties. Pump out flooded compartments.
Take him down.
Port your helm.
Aye! Steer port!
Target
And I have to fire back because they are shooting at me. There we go, an ammo rack is at least eases the fire taken from him at least.
All
This guy's
hands,
right there.
we have been critically damaged.
Good gunners on all targets.
Helmet ships, aye.
And we are firing upon the SKR now.
Enemy!
Come on. Yeah, I know he's a little bit of some reason my shots are just not doing anything. There we go.
Steering is damaged.
Oh boy.
Out of control. Direct hit.
Destroyer, astern.
There's a bridge as well.
Damage control to repair parties. Pump out flooded compartments. Repair parties begin damage control.
Did we somehow still manage to get this much back in our favor? I think we might have. Just attack the P point, please.
Harbor, aye.
Seems like the Hugin is repairing something, maybe.
Repair station. Are critically damaged.
Enemy aircraft up.
Watch your help.
Aye. Steer port.
And sunk, apparently. Yeah, he did not realize he was typing the chat, I
Air
think.
attack alert.
The enemy is
Is it a float M1K?
Critical
I'm not going to allow him to just...
party to breach.
Oh, okay, there's a rocket
2,000 meters.
boat out now, capturing C.
Starboard.
Target identified. Boat.
That's annoying,
2,000 meters.
because I really just have to get B.
Repair station. We are critically damaged.
Like Warhead, you should really be going for C, maybe?
Dangerous shallows ahead.
Alright, be careful, I do not shoot the friendly I-15 out of the sky, but yeah, it's too late.
Mission failed.
Still, good points.
Retreat to base.
We should be getting close to our day complete again. Yep. But that's still going to be two more matches. Two more solid matches. It is doable in one match. If I get 2,488 points, then that should be doable if I get a solid match. Black Sea Port could do. Noise. Are you actually still spading the Peacock? Very nice.
Action stations, man your posts. Engines, flank speed. Starboard your helm.
Yay, SKR territory again. got the same enemy squad in the opposing team again.
2,000 meters.
Action station.
I'm
Enemy
yeah,
spotted.
2,000. What is 2,488 points I needed? And then I'll have completed today.
Port your helm.
Water is smooth, so we should get a stable platform.
Shells on target.
He is moving over here, I think. So artillery there. Kind of annoying that you don't see the shipwrecks on the minimap. You don't really know what the layout is.
Engines, all back.
Destroyer. Port. 5,000 meters.
I'm almost just sailing out of the cap. Yeah, that was way too much lead. Might have been actually a good lead if he kept going.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Destroyer. Port. 5,000 meters.
Target identified. Boat.
Bearing 120. 1,000 meters.
He's carrying explosives on the rear. Doesn't matter.
Vessel sunk.
Look at what 40 mils can do as soon as the ocean is actually smooth enough to use them.
Helm, midships.
Helm midships. Aye.
Helm, hard to starboard.
Hard starboard. Aye.
Port your helm.
Aye. Steer port.
We're ahead of the enemy.
Destroyer. Astern.
On target. Enemy vessel sunk.
Starboard your helm.
Aye. Steer starboard.
I am lucky he didn't spray me down quite well enough to kill me. The British frigates are pretty good. Leopard and the Blackpool.
4,000 meters.
Yeah, front of my ship was vulnerable, so it was bound to happen.
All hands, abandon ship.
But that is a vessel Pico can deal with just fine. Köln class frigate, okay.
Starboard your helm.
Yeah, frigates are fine.
Steer starboard. Destroyer.
Frigates are absolutely
8,000
perfectly fine
meters.
ships.
Action
British ones especially because they have the firepower of like 4.3 vessels at 3.7. No, even up they're usually pretty fine. Not full up maybe. But frigates aren't as bad as they used to be.
Port your helm.
Oh, yeah, but then yeah, no, of course they don't. Frigates are best suited to their own BRs.
Ahead. 6,000 meters.
Yeah, the Brave Border is basically the best the British get, and it's just not good enough.
100. 7,000.
But then the only ones really good at that kind of up there are the Russians and the Germans. Maybe the Italians with the Seta. Yeah, it's only the Russians and Germans.
Enemy hit.
It's the same as a border, just better torpedoes.
Victory will be ours.
Enemy hit.
Target identified. Patrol vessel.
Bearing 80.
The PG-15 has gone through like 3 different torpedoes. I'm trying to remember which one was the original one.
On the enemy ship.
Yeah, 300... Oh boy. 300 kilos of TNT is not quite enough, especially if you're dealing with cruisers.
Shells on
You want something north of 500 kilograms to really deal with cruisers. HE still isn't viable. If you have the choice between using HE or AP against a target, you'd always take AP. And I have my stock Italian cruisers for that experience. I don't like the HE shots on that ship, man. Just don't. Against destroyers, HE should always have been viable.
Patrol vessel.
There have been a few patches where they aren't, and they still aren't really. But against cruisers, yeah. Yeah. Not really.
Destroyer.
If you're talking battleships,
13,000.
British high explosive was king. It really was.
Let's keep the pressure on.
I'm trying to remember that.
Target identified.
Cruiser HE was never really the best choice.
140. 3,000 meters.
The Cruiser HE, I don't think that was ever really a good choice to take. I mean, depends on the ship. Like the American light cruisers, of course, can always use HE spam, but just because of the sheer volume of fire.
Correct hit.
But even then, the best shell on the Helena is the base fuse high explosive,
Helm, hard aport.
just because it can pan a little bit more.
We've captured most of the strategic zones.
Helm, midships.
Helmet ships. Aye. Destroyer. Astern. 4,000 meters.
Yeah, Warhead, that specific Russian boat, I think, actually has quite thick armor around the main belt. Like I think 70 or 80 millimeters.
Your helm.
Aye.
And if you angle it, that becomes quite thick.
Engine.
He seems to have gotten rocked by rockets.
Starboard.
Yeah, look at the damage. Marlborough does still have the same shells, yes.
Steer starboard.
But just HE isn't king anymore.
12,000 meters.
Then again, I haven't seen that many Marlboroughs around. And I have my Marlborough myself, I just never played it yet. There's indeed a bomber in the air, here too. And I think Toxic Ooh Boy there is not going to survive for too long. That should be a good lead. Nope, a bit too short. Yeah, the Marlborough was the last British ship I got,
Target identified.
and so I don't really know what the shells on it are like.
160. 3,000 meters.
Could be a good idea to take the Marlborough out for a spin.
Destroyer. Port. 11,000 meters.
It's going to be another match before I can get my daily stuff completed. Yeah, it's a bit too far out for me to really deal with.
Destroyer. Ahead. 10,000 meters.
I recognize that name. I think I recognize that name, and I don't think that's the person really like talking to people.
Target identified.
Yeah, I have the nasty habit of just not really playing this. Like, if I have a full tech tree unlocked,
Port your helm.
I don't really want to bother with it, because I have so many more ships to still unlock. And I've got a ship spaded, I don't really want to play it either, because it's spaded, I don't have anything to gain from it anymore when it comes to researching.
Starboard all.
I'm not worried about auto repair stuff, even with battleships. I'm also running a premium account, so that helps. But genuinely, I don't think The only times you really run a deficit with battleships if you just get annihilated in them. But most battleships are only either die once or just not at all in a match. Yeah. So how many points do I still have to go? Before today is done as well. $1,423. Like I was playing the Japanese cruisers yesterday, and I was having some really good matches in that. And I think on average I got close to 100,000 SL per match. And if you play naval, generally the grind, it is a long grind, but it's not too bad. Like that's also one part of the reason why I'm doing these streams with different lineups, is I'm trying to show people what you can do to grind out these points for this event. Like you can either just play your 6-0 cruisers, you can play reserve destroyers with a coastal vessel, or practically any destroyer as long as it's a rank 5 coastal vessel you're willing to spawn. Waco Islands again. Tomorrow I'm going to do 404. No. Tomorrow I'm going to do battleships. That's what I was going to do. And I could actually do the Marlborough tomorrow then. But I also actually want to play my American battleships to try and grind the new Nevada as well. But yeah, tomorrow is going to be battleships. Monday is going to be frigates. So SKR or maybe my Japanese lineup. Might switch in between there. Then Tuesday I'm going to do Italian cruisers, 5-7. Specifically 5-7.
Destroyer, ahead. 9,000 meters.
After that,
Action stations. Enemy spotted.
not sure. I have the SKR-7. I've played a few matches in it. I'm not the greatest fan of it, to be honest. But I'm not actually entirely sure what the best shell on it is.
Starboard
Whether I should actually use the VT against all targets or just use the normal HE. Yeah, the thing is the rockets are a rank 4 modification and SKR being a rank 5 coastal vessel, it's gonna take a while until I get those rockets. But I know just how lethal they can be.
500 meters.
Yeah. Yeah, the Alaska is more, well, a large cruiser than it is a... The thing is, it's a large cruiser in terms of survivability and mobility, but the firepower doesn't quite feel like a battle cruiser. It's a bit... I don't know, it's a bit too sluggish to really call a cruiser. Oh, 22nd cruiser, the next crew. Could also just be my American cruise not being the best yet. Also, that's a lot of AIs. Okay, there goes the first. And there goes... Okay, PT6 just wrecked me. But...
all hands.
Oh, did he leave?
Abandon ship.
No, your Peacock should have a field day. Because it's just nothing but reserves. Yeah, the Alaska is a really good looking ship. Drilio is also a ship I really want to get my hands on. It's a really good looking ship. But I'm only 4 ships short of completing the Italian tech tree. Just need to get the Zara and the 3 battleships and then I have all of them.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
And after I'm done with the Italians, I definitely need to do the Germans. Because I'm going to be missing out if I can't test sail the Bismarck or Tirpitz when it comes out. I told you, Warren, you're going to have a good time because we're just all reserve coastals. Jesus.
Destroyer! Ahead! 5,000 meters!
Action stations. Enemy spotted.
I've also seen that name before, but I don't remember from where.
Aye! Steer starboard!
Destroy the target! We are losing.
I also really need to double check with somebody, but I don't... I've heard that the accuracy of the Duilios guns isn't the greatest. But I really don't... I'm not sure if that's actually true or not. There's an LCS, okay.
I agree.
Ahead! 4,000 meters!
Yeah, I've heard somebody say it has the same accuracy as the 15-inch guns, which is quite concerning.
Destroyer.
20. 4,000 meters. Direct hit.
The thing is, the Italians have really good dispersion. On average.
Direct hit.
Then again, I haven't played any of their battleships, so I don't know what their battleship dispersion is like.
Hit.
Destroyer! Port! 4,000 meters!
I'm really looking forward to the French ships though, when they come out. Hopefully next update.
Port your helm.
Aye! Steer port!
Is the LCS still out there?
Allied forces have captured a zone. Take him down.
Target identified. Boat.
BD6
Barry. 3,000 meters.
starting to move.
Forces have captured a zone.
Near him.
They should be, come on, they should be close. There we go.
Target destroyed.
Destroyer! Port! 4,000 meters!
Target identified. Destroyer.
Barry. 20.
Okay, that hurts. Let's just... And I lost my bridge.
Aye! Steer starboard!
Damn it.
Engines. All astern.
Repair station. Steering damage. Vessel out of control.
Destroyer! Ahead!
What is going on with this Köln?
Meters!
Dangerous shallows ahead.
Okay.
Damage control to repair parties. Pump out flooded compartments. Damage control to
Okay, I'm
sections.
not afraid of a P-36 in the slightest.
We are damaged.
Boat! Starboard! 2,000 meters!
Target identified. Boat.
Barry. 20. 2,000 meters. Enemy destroyed.
P-36 would be a nice chunk of points though, I
Helm.
think.
Hard a starboard.
But this, if the Köln has the VT shells on the 40 mils, it should never get close to us.
Barry. 20.
Engines. All
Yep. No, I can point on them.
Aye! Steer port!
Affirmative.
Air attack alert. Direct hit. Enemy hit.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Destroyer! Port! 3,000 meters!
engines. Flank speed.
Okay, good to know. It's going to be a while before I get the Italian battleships. Researching Zara first.
Damage control to repair parties. Pump out flooded compartments.
Cyclone.
Helm. Midships.
Helm midships! Aye! Boat! Port!
Not a ship you see that often.
Target identified.
And again, that's just what happens when you want to dock their coastals. Just don't see them. I have the Pola, but I don't really use premium ships all that much. I prefer grinding by just spading my ships before the extra research bonuses. Italian 5-7, all the 5-7 ships are pretty good. The light cruisers are solid. Mainly because they actually have a decent reloads rate. Abruzzi is a bit awkward with the longer reload, but it's roughly on par with the Japanese 155s for reload. AA at that BR is not really too much of a concern, you don't see that many aircraft. Armor's good. Armor is pretty good. It's really a shame that you can't play full coastal lineups anymore. It just isn't a good idea. But that's the only way you can actually grind your coastal vessels. But then you get an up there like this, and you are just screwed. 3.3 and above, you'll face destroyers. 3.3 and above.
10,000 meters. Helmet ships, high.
You know, if the naval split didn't happen, you could have researched most of the high-tier coastal vessels without actually playing that BR of coastal vessel. But no, the naval split happened. Some, very few, very few. I am over my point limit that I need to get, so I should have my boxes unlocked for today. You know, when you look back on the naval split in hindsight, it is really, really a bad move they did. When it comes to research efficiency. When it comes to getting player numbers in the game, it was probably one of the better moves, but there were different solutions. And the naval split definitely was not the best among them. Oh, you're already on your second order. I'll probably have a lot of materials for the second order, I'll just have to do a lot of time into it. I'm only barely done with the... No, I'm currently finishing up the first order. Just gotta wait for the last mech to build. The thing is, if you played before the split, you have to think, right, if you look at the coast tree now, all of rank 3 and 4, all of rank 4 and 5, sorry, you could research with any destroyer and any other coastal vessel with full efficiency. And you could research any destroyer of any rank 4 or 5 coastal vessel, current rank 4 or 5 coastal vessel, with full efficiency. You could research any light cruiser with any destroyer at full efficiency. And that's all just gone. So before the naval split, you could, with full efficiency, research the Brooklyn with the Clemsons. Of course, you'd have a lower RP modifier, but you wouldn't have any research penalties. Yeah, that's also the thing, the coastals back then didn't cost 390k. The most expensive coastal vessel before the split was 270,000. And again, you could research that with any destroyer you would like. Yep, there we go. Pretty it just was. And the main reason people needed the naval split was because for some reason they put this barrier PT boat in front as like a research requirement for the first destroyer. It was somewhere in the ballpark of I think 50 to 80,000 RP. whilst the first destroyer for most nations was always 18,000 RP. And the only thing they had to do to fix it was remove the arrow connecting that required PT boat and the first destroyer. And it would have fixed the problem.
Destroyer! Ahead!
That's all they had to do.
1,000 meters!
Action stations. Enemy spotted.
Destroy the target.
Because then instead of having to research the 80,000 RP coastal vessel, you could just research like an 11 and a 14,000 RP coastal vessel, and then have access to the destroyer. But nope. Is there an aircraft? Ooh, it's flying low, an F6F.
Destroy the target.
Yeah, it's gonna be
The Allied
a
forces
dangerous
captured
one.
the zone.
Starboard your helm.
Starboard!
And you got it.
Just keep it up, and victory will be ours.
Destroyer! Ahead! 9,000
Another aircraft, and
meters!
several more aircraft up. Sunderland, okay. This is Sunderland. I think this should be the lead I take. It's a bit too much lead, I think. I'm going that fast. Somebody hit him. Yeah, he did.
Take him down.
And there he goes. Game over.
Destroyer!
And all my boxes gotten for today.
Enemy routed. Report.
And it only took us 3 hours, but then again I did start the stream at 18,000 score out of 75,000. Played a few matches before the stream. And there we go. Everything for today done. Yep, it is that time here as well, Warhead. So, this is probably the lineup I'm going to be playing tomorrow. Arizona, Alaska, Newport News, because they're all shipped out to Spade. And how close am I to the Nevada? A fair bit away. So yes. Thank you all for watching, those who came to watch. And I'll see you tomorrow with the battleships.